Howard Phillips Lovecraft, Providence, August 20, 180, 1890, Providence, March 15, 190, 1937. Mm, better known, better known as H.P. Lovecraft, was an American writer, author of horror and science fiction stories and novels. He is considered a great innovator of the horror story, to which he contributed his own mythology, the Cthulhu mythos, developed in collaboration with other authors. Currently in force, his work constitutes a classic of cosmic horror, a narrative line that departs from traditional supernatural horror stories, satanism, ghosts, including science fiction elements such as for example, alien racers, time travel, or the existence of other dimensions. His family came from a distinguished Bourgeois tradition that had fallen into decline, a reason that largely marked the earliest personality of the author from Providence. His father died when he was still very young, and his mother overprotected him, trying to prevent him from associating with people she considered to be of a lower class. In 1921, when the author was 31, the death of his mother affected him deeply. Later, he met the writer and merchant Sonia Green, whom he married and moved to New York, but their marriage failed. After feeling a deep aversion to New York life, where his racism increased, Lovecraft decided to return to his native Providence, where he lived with his aunts until the end of his days. During his stay in New York, Lovecraft continued to exchange Lovecraft continued to exchange correspondence with authors such as Robert E. Howard, Robert Bloch, Clark Ashton Smith, and August Derleth, for who, for who, for whom he worked as a ghostwriter, forming what was later called the Lovecraft Circle. These authors collaborated greatly in the development of his own literature and saved Lovecraft's work from oblivion. He took long walks at night and was overcome by a deep feeling of loneliness and frustration. During that time, he developed his most his most representative works, such as The Call of Cthulhu, 1926, At the Mountains, at, at the Mountains of Madness, 1931, or The Case of Charles Lester Ward, 1941. He published several of his works during his lifetime, thanks to the American pulp magazine Weird Tales, the first of which was Dragon. Lovecraft also cultivated poetry, essays, and epistolary literature. He corresponded with his college for years and left a written correspondence mounting the 100,000 letters. Of these were published in 5 volumes by Arkham House, the publishing house founded by two of Lovecraft's followers, August Dellard and Donald Wendry. His literary style is unmistakable and very personal. It is characterized by an excess of polysyllabic words and culture objects such as activist Numiniums in memorial. Arcane, his always serious and solemn tone has been copied countless times by many horror writers such as for example the authors of the Lovecraft Circle. His creations have become very popular, such as the gods Cthulhu, Nyarlathotep, Azathoth, the fictional book Necronomicon, or characters like Eric Sand or Herbert West, who have appeared in various film adaptations.